Oops. Mm. So you can have some haddock for tea. Oh, yeah, you can have some haddock, aren't you? Some nice poached haddock. Yes, you are. In a minute. Oh, yeah, Chris. All right, mate. Yeah, Chris. I've got a question. You're being started on by that lot as well, aren't you? The talk to chamber and elements of it. Well, there's certainly, there's certain elements that are having a go at you and trying to troll you. I hope you're all right, mate. Yeah, the Groovy Gang, that bastion of good taste. Posted a picture up. Apparently, the screenshot that they've sent, they haven't covered up the picture of Laura Cooper's kids. Now, I don't know what the fuck they look like, and neither do I care. I mean, I've just been informed of that. I've just been out, obviously. It's a bit rich, isn't it? PG and I don't engage in TC1, TC2, or TC or any of it. You know what I mean? But if Pete's screaming about something, it's for them to fucking stop abusing children. You see, they're trying to criminalise. Yeah, they're trying to make us look guilty when we've done absolutely fuck all wrong. Jimmy Savile is a liar. Fuck it. Her name's Jimmy Savile because she's the unspotted one. She's the one that butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. She's the unspotted one. That's why I call her Savile. She's as sick as Savile. They all are. What I am also going to do for you this evening, for those of you that may not have seen it, I'm going to see whether I can find it though. Okay. So I want to show you the embarrassment. He's just lying down on the floor, mate. Oh, Christ. Here we are. And when you take a look at this, you realise Tilly's an occasional member of that Talk to Chamber too. This was actually, anyway, I'm going to show it to you anyway, alright, because it's one of those things I have to do. Alright, I don't have to, but I'm going to anyway. But this just gives you an idea what their behaviours are actually like. Alright. Ah, there we are. Oh, for God's sake. Sign in to confirm my age. Actually, no, that'll go onto YouTube already, won't it? Yeah. Okay, that should be there. On YouTube. So this will just show you what their mentality Oh, yeah, yeah. So I'm going to show you, this is half an hour long, yeah? And somebody made a comment earlier, you know, it wasn't embarrassing for Shane. I think it might have been because, you know, he had his landlord there, you know, he was living, you know, his landlord was nearby. Right, okie doke then. Right, now I'm going to switch over. And here we go. Let's see. Come on, focus, you bugger. Better that way.
Who's that in that Fiesta?
Don't know. She dropped someone off. The one in the front's my fella.
What's the problem then? What, you got a mask on? Why have you got a mask on? Whose motor's this? Whose motor's this? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Do I know you?
No, you don't.
Do I know you? No, I want you to fuck off. That's what I want. I want you to fuck off.
Look at Dougie in the background of the spare tool.
You mean nothing to me. All of you. Harassing. Giving it the harassment. All of you. Fucking mugs. Oi, get rid of this and come speak to me. Get rid of that and come talk to me. Come talk to me around the corner away from these mugs. Come talk to me. Fuck off, you fat ugly cunt. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come round the corner and talk to me, Manzed, or fuck off. Fuck off. Get round the corner and talk to me or fuck off.
She wants a victim daughter put on her face.
Are you the one that failed your own child? You failed her by giving it to that mongrel. 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 I don't want to talk to you. I don't know you. You mean nothing to me. So fuck off. So fuck off. So go away. Look at you all. Look at you all. You're turning up to a fella's lounge shouting and screaming. You fucking dingoes. Dingoes. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away from me. What haven't you been doing to me, you ghost old fucking shit cunt? What have you been doing? What have you been chatting about for 2 weeks?
Get away from her.
Come and talk to her on your own then.
No, it's me you've got the problem with. It's me that wants answers. No, wait, what you want? You scared.
Come talk to me.
She doesn't want to know.
All of you. There you are. My mother has been coming out of your fucking mouth. Get down the road. Get down the road before the farmer comes and fucking shoots you. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. Yeah, you are. You're a disgrace. Look at you. Criminal damage. Criminal damage. Oh, yabby. Get down the road. Get down the fucking road. Oh, she does it to nonsense. Funny, ain't it? You don't know what you're talking about. Get down the road, all of you. Fuck off. Fuck off now. Before I defend this fucking property. Do you understand me? Right.
He's a damn sight more patient
You're
than I am.
trespassing.
There would have been blood.
Dolly who? Oh, so
I
you're
would come out there with a
insignificant to
baseball
us too,
bat
are
and
you?
knife and
And
I
you're
would have
insignificant
fucked them
too.
all
You
up.
turn up at people's houses, you're a wrong 'un. I'm sending all that stuff to your social worker. All of it, because you're dangerous, mate. You're out coming to meet dangerous men on farms. Data protection? She broke it too. You failed your child, you mug. You failed your child. You failed your child. You failed your child. You did. You did. I don't want to talk to you. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. I hate you.
I did nothing
We
to
want
you.
to talk to you.
Did nothing
Fuck
to you.
off.
Show him his face. Did nothing to you.
Look at that face. That's the face of a mother who fails her child.
I would have taken her door off.
Look at you. Look.
evidence.
Tammy talks about my teeth. Look at her
I don't
teeth.
need to film you.
Fucking mongrel.
I don't need to fucking
Get out of my way. Don't touch me neither, you soppy cunt.
Fucking touch me
You
again.
better go.
I swear to fucking God.
You better go.
I better go.
You better go. Look at this. Honestly.
Oh, you do?
Honestly.
Where's Dougie? I thought you was going to have him with Dougie.
You cunt. Look at them. Why don't you take that off your face?
Don't touch me. Get your hands off.
Touch her. Fuck off. Get down there, Dougie, before you die. Fucking Robin. Fuck off. What, with these fucking dingoes? Did you? These fucking
Look
dingoes?
at the coward walk back.
Hey?
Look at him.
Man to man, with these banshees? With these fucking banshees?
Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Liar.
Look at those two. Look at them. They're disgusting.
Before you get hurt.
The one if you can't friends.
These lot are disgusting. These lot,
Go.
right? Yeah? Are going out and they're meant to be decent individuals that are going out and protecting kids. Look at the state of them.
Step away from the friendly breach.
Go. Before you get striked. Go. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Look at him. Look at him, the pussy.
Go on.
Look at him.
Film me.
Look at him. Look at him.
Look at that ugly old boat. You photoshopped that picture, chubby checker.
That's another trick.
Let's
of
go.
ours.
The twist, fat cunt. Get. Jog on.
Look at him.
I'm seeing you off the
Pussy.
fucking land. You ain't meant to be on here.
Who's that?
You ain't meant to be on here. Trolling and all the rest of it. Fucking trolling me. And you want to talk to me about your scam of fucking woman?
Honestly, his head would have been off of his shoulders by now. I'm surprised he's actually kept this calm.
This is the woman who don't look after her kid and goes for that cunt to look after it. Get up. Go on, off you go. Go on, can you leave, please? Can you leave, please? Off you go. Go. You've already made a fool of yourselves. Fuck off. Fuck off. You can't protect your own child, you dopey cunt. What are you going on about? Go on, get off. Get these banshees off this fucking farm now. Who am I to what? No, I ain't. I've pushed him along. Do you want me
I'd
to
have
show
done
you
more
assault?
than pushed him along.
They want to
They'd
see
have all
assault.
had it.
Should we have a go? Sorry? You would have been better off to fucking talk to me yourself, wouldn't you? Than come with these cunts. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? You'd been better off being a fucking man and coming and speak to me yourself, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Wouldn't you?
but he's a coward,
Go on,
that
big
Dougie.
arms.
Look at
the
the
size of the
state
thighs,
of that.
Fucking
Look at the
hell,
state
mate.
of her.
Rhino!
Jesus.
Rhino! Get up the road, mongrel. Get up the road. Get that burger off your face, you dopey cunt. What are you going to do?
We're leaving now. Come
Look
on.
at the
He's going to die in a minute if
fucking
you don't
state of
get him off of here. Look what you've done to him, you docile fucking slut. You shit cunt. Fucking shit cunt. And you, mug. Jog on. Go away as fast as you possibly can. I'm going to get in my van in a minute, and if you ain't gone in 30 seconds, I'll fucking run you over. Do you understand me? Get your fucking shit with you. Fucking right. Fuck off.
Listen, all I know.
Fuck off. Off you go, please. Get rid of your dog. Get rid of your dog, because you're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. He'll get hurt. He will.
See, Shane Brannigan, always outnumbered,
You've already got him on
never
fucking
outdone.
standby.
Look at him go.
Already got him on standby. You have? You have?
Look at them, he's owned them.
No, you
He's
no.
owned
That's
them.
Masturbate crew.
Yeah,
They're on the phone,
masturbate.
ready to ring
This
the
is
old
the
bell.
previous incarnation of what has become the
You're
torture chambers and things like
You've been
that.
outcasted. I've got a lot going on. No, you are. You're the one that failed your own child. You're an old dog. Look, this was a great sting.
Yeah, I
wasn't
think that's the one that had her
it?
child
Wasn't this a
taken
great
off of
sting,
her,
Tammy Tantrum?
obviously.
Wasn't it? Fucking good luck. You know your mum? I'm going to start putting her out there
You
later.
already fucking
No, I
did,
haven't.
Shane.
Her name hasn't left my lips. Her name hasn't left my lips. No, I don't want to fucking go anywhere with you. I think you should fucking go. Now. Go. Well, you welcome. Do you think you're welcome here? Fuck off. Fuck off. Okay, right. Come on. Let's go and smash this fucking motor and do some terracotta.
It would have been the motor. It would have been them.
Well, fuck off then. Fuck off. Get that cunt away.
What a coward, eh? What a bunch of fucking
Now
cowards.
fuck off.
Look at
Go
them.
away, you scabby cunt. Fuck off.
Scabby cunt, look at you.
Go on, get up.
God. Oh.
Well done, Team Impact. Well done.
Team Impact,
Well
look.
done, Team Impact. Great sting. You're a failure. You're a failure. Look at the size of the thighs on it.
And?
Hey, and it says it's lost weight. The size of them fucking thighs.
Did you?
Tell them to come then, we'll scrap. Tell them to come then, we'll scrap. Me and him.
Yeah, fair play, yeah?
Go on then.
Put the camera down then.
Go on then.
Tell them not fucking
No,
Go on,
don't
you
put the
fuck
camera
off.
down.
then, yeah?
I'll smack
You
him
don't-
right down the road.
He would as well. He
She
fucking
wants
would.
us to have fair play, Chav. You need to go, Tammy. You've made a complete cunt of yourself. Nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it half as good as you. Tammy, you're the best.
Look at those cowards run.
I ain't got your phone. I ain't got no phone. Punch through, you dickhead.
You trolled me
Look
because
what
of
you've done.
James.
Oh,
You trolled me because of James.
ta-da.
You trolled me because of James.
Ta-da.
But I'm still here.
Trespass.
Yeah, the last few weeks because of what he done to me.
Trespass and criminal damage.
God, look how many gabbers there are.
Let's have it, right? He didn't punch James there. I'm here, I know.
Fuck off, she's our mate. Fuck off, Cardi. My name ain't Tammy. My name's Donny,
Can you get rid of these, please, fella? See you later, dickhead.
Get these men away.
I ain't no man of reason to a fucking sop. Go away. Get off the fucking land.
She just assaulted my partner.
They've turned up here for trouble.
For a conversation.
No, you
Bollocks,
turn up here for
trouble.
trouble. Turn up here for trouble. Allegedly, that thing is going to hit me. No, ta-da.
Excuse me.
Yes. What are you nicking me for?
I'm not.
I'm Shane, mate.
Shane?
I'm under threat here. Shane Brannigan.
Well, talk to me then. I don't know who
All
you are.
right,
I've never met
I'm
you.
Shane. I've nothing to do with
Just calm
these.
down.
Have come. These have been trolling me for a very long time.
All right, just relax.
All right, they calm down. I don't know what's going on, but they're here. All right.
Right, you're Shane, here. Shane. Shane.
Don't trespassing, fella. What am I meant to do?
Shane.
And then they haven't. They come up here and started. They walked up this track.
Okay.
And attacked everyone.
I have
I'm
no
a sister.
idea who's here at the moment, so
I'm a
until I
sister.
figure that out.
Well, that lot there
They're not welcome. They shouldn't even been here.
shouldn't even be
Okay.
here.
That's my
And the
partner.
phone is going to come in a minute
Yeah,
and kick off at me.
we should be
You're
here.
all together, then?
Shane
Shane.
Brannigan.
Okay, are you on here, mate?
Sure.
I'm yourself.
Joe.
Okay. You
They
all
just
right?
blankly come in and kicked right off, they have.
Right.
It's been logged with the police as well.
Who's this
No.
idiot?
Yeah.
Right, she's with you.
They logged it.
Is there anybody else back where you're sitting?
No.
Can I ask you just to go up there?
Okay.
There's no point phoning the police when I'm fucking kicking off. Is there?
Of course I will, Shaz.
Stupid coming here. What up would you come here?
I reckon they were lucky to
Fucking
get
mate,
out
no.
alive.
Silly cunts. Fucking make it up, could you? Why turn up like that? Dawdy. Can you believe that? Like, seriously. Why the fuck turn up? Why bother turning up? Just agree to fucking hate me. Just agree to hate me. Do you know what I mean? Fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry, peeps, but I had to live stream it. I can't have them fucking idiots turning up here. Do you know what I mean? They've already lost me the fucking place. Couldn't fucking
So
make
they
it
made
up.
him homeless as well at the same time, look. This is what sick bastards,
Oh, mate.
yeah, that operate in that
Oh,
TC2.
my fucking arms, bro.
Yeah, she has been a member, she's an
It's not
occasional
good.
member.
Absolutely
She's
no
all
fucking
part of the
business.
same vein that we're
They brought it on
reporting.
themselves, didn't they?
Yeah, the
Silly
former
cunts. Those
masturbators.
phone together because I kicked off.
Um,
You couldn't fucking make it up.
all these trolls. Now,
it's
Team
supposed to be
Impact
fucking
is still
hunters.
in operation.
They're doing
God
nothing but
knows
attacking.
why.
And trying to bring down
Or,
innocent
you know,
people.
I think it's still in
Well,
operation. I haven't
fucking
seen them
have
sting
that.
for quite a
Turn
while.
up here, causing trouble. It's a fucking joke. Honestly, go and catch fucking nonsense, leave me be. Keep my family's name out of your fucking lips and I'll do the same. Oh, it's all gone wrong, innit, Chav? Fucking great being me. It all backfired on them. Proper backfired. I never invited no one to come into these grounds. Nobody. Fuck knows. Right, the farmer's coming now. This is going to be difficult to say the very least.
I think that's enough, don't you?
Very
No, no, they are hunters. No, they're not. Yeah, they're not hunters. They're not. They are hunters. This is Team Impact, yeah. And the thing is, yeah, that type of behaviour is intrinsic throughout this lot too. I'll send you that now, Shaz. Alright. Okay. Now what we're considering here is that was the most successful, brilliant, wonderful hunter ever. I've sent you that link, Shaz. He too was getting trolled mercilessly. This is a couple of years ago. What makes you think anything's changed in 2 years? Do you think it's got, or do you think actually that this thing has evolved and got 10 times worse? Yeah, I know, Shaz, I know. 10 times worse. And they get off on it because they're sick, twisted, evil bastards. None of them have been left standing. If it was me, I'd have ripped right through them. Every single one of them, without exception. Hats off to the man, he stayed a damn sight calmer than I ever would. A damn sight calmer than I ever would. They did end up getting nicked. Apparently somebody did get hold of the phone. I don't know how true this is, and they did throw it a long way, and apparently they come back trying to look for it later on in the night. So what I heard, I don't know how true that is. But this is from the same stable of trolls which are now haunting us. What have I bought this evening? Haddock loin, £13. Amount, 17 pence. Haddock loin, price, £13. Amount, 17 pence. Haddock loin, £13. No, not yet. No, some of this is Huey's dinner. Yeah? He's going to have one haddock loin, and he's going to have some mini scallops for his tea. One mini scallops, 15 pence, but that was a lot more expensive, obviously. I don't know why. Hummus dip pot, 5 pence. Sugar, 65 pence. Hunter's chicken, the best I think it is, 19 pence. 700 grams of chicken wings times 3, 15 pence. That's 2.1 kilos. Oh, sorry, 4. 2.8 kilos. Chicken pakoras, 15 pence. Casserole steak, 10 pence. Best lasagna, which I'm going to cook tonight, 15 pence. 6 Cumberland sausages, best obviously, so don't get anything else. 11 pence. And some onion red pepper pakoras, 10 pence. Total, £2.98. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna put the haddock loin in some foil. And I'm gonna put it into the oven to bake. That's gonna be Huey's tea. 100% fish. And I get him things like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have some. Obviously, I'm gonna cut up the haddock loins in 2, and then I'm gonna put them in freezer bags and chuck them in, which is what I'm gonna do with a lot of it. And I got those sticky barbecue wings for when my mate comes here, and I've got steaks and burgers and everything, but it just for what was it, 60 pence? Yeah. No, I ain't cooking live, mate, tonight. I'm just sticking lasagna in the oven. That's all I'm doing. But that's the type of animals that exist in the darker part of that community. I can't, for decency's sake, ever call myself a member of that. You know, I mean, I've never really been a member, to be honest with you, but you know what? Fucking glad about that. Really glad about that. Yeah, they all got nicked. Disgraceful, isn't it? Yeah, I know, it's far, yeah, he's worth it. He's worth it. And sometimes I do him a whole steak, don't I? Hey? Sometimes you have steak with Daddy, don't you? You don't have sausages. You have a bit of sausage, but you don't have it because it's processed, isn't it? So don't give him a lot of sausages. You might have a little bit of mine off the plate. Hey? Your eye looks a little bit red, Sunshine. I'll bathe that in a moment and take a closer look. Hey? Yeah. Just make a little saline solution like that. You've got no infection. Keep an eye on it, isn't it, eh? Otherwise you're going to have to go to the vet, son. This looks a little bit red. It's not too red, is it? No. Would you like some haddock? Would you like some haddock? You like fishy wishies? Do you? Yeah, it's just, they're not small loins either. I mean, they're quite, yeah. So, how many grams is in there? Yeah, I probably will need 2. Yeah, we'll get this done for you in a minute, alright? Yeah, so he doesn't always have dog food, you see. Do you, baby? Hey? So that's the type of individual, because everything stems from mass debate and Ronnie Craig and that trolling session. Was it? That was 2017. This was going on this long ago. This is what I mean. It was going on that long ago. I think it was then. I'm sure it was then. If anybody can correct me on that. Was it the end? No, it wasn't the end of 2018, was it? No, it wasn't. But why do they think that they got the God-given right to troll people like that and then turn up at their door en masse trying to intimidate the bloke? Did he look intimidated? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's a good size loin, isn't it? And we're just going to wrap it up, aren't we? In some tin foil. Then we're going to put it in the tray. I'll put a little bit of olive oil as well. Just a little dribble. That's good for you, isn't it? Bit of olive oil. Yes, I'll be drinking on Saturday night now, not, because my friend's coming a day early. But, you know, I'm quite happy with coffee. I'm not missing weed at all. And I will be taking a little look at what's going on in the football this weekend. And I'll see if I can come. I'll try and do a threefold. A definite threefold. Alright? We'll see where that lands us. Or near, I mean, as near as definite as I can read it. It ain't very nice out there. We're getting more pulses of rain. And these were the pulses. They weren't sure whether, you know, how far north or south they were going to erode, but obviously the prediction in the first instance was right a few days ago. So yeah, it's sunny up north. Oh yeah, it's sunnier up there than it is up in Scotland, I think, today than it is down here. No, we're getting it today. So But looking at that video, would you trust those people to babysit your children? Oh, Dominic, do you know what? Fuck off. Prick. Probably hasn't done a day's work in his life. His daddy probably pays for it all. I don't know. Oh yeah, Dominic, that's him. Yeah, his father's that Greek businessman who's been on Dragon's Den. That's what I've heard. Papa. Yeah. What was it? Papalopoulos. I don't know. Papadopoulos. Doppelopodipitus. I don't know. Yeah. He wasn't born with a plastic spoon in his mouth. You know, you'd have thought he'd been going out and doing things and enjoying himself, but no, he's quite content in trolling. You know what I mean? Your daddy takes care of everything for him, more than likely. Never mind. I'm not jealous, you know what I mean? He's the underprivileged one. Believe it or not. Because he doesn't know what reality is. Yeah, it has been a tad colder. So yeah, but I mean, Dominic, you know, that Papandreou, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. You know, for a businessman son of that magnitude to go around and be a professional troll isn't probably one of the nicest things he could do to his father, is it? Huh? Perhaps when all of this is sorted out, I'll name him too. Actually, why don't I name him too? He's a part of it all, isn't he? Oh, is it Joe? Heidi? Anybody? Has he been a member of those torture chambers, do you know? Because if that's gonna, if anything will hit the papers, that'll hit the papers. Because I tell you what, if this works, I doubt if it will, but if it does. Papandreou, isn't it? Something like that. Right, okay. Well, I mean, casual in there means he's aiding and abetting it, isn't it? So, alright, yeah, that's something else. That's another little marker point. Because at least then, you know, and obviously by him commenting, he's very deeply involved. So, you know, I'm just going to send one message to him. I wouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass mansion. Just imagine it emblazoned all over the front page. Nothing like Theopathitis, that's it. My kids won't cope if I don't leave. Oh, and please don't forget, and I want you to bear this in mind. Alright? I have spent 11 years in the media, in the newspaper industry. I've worked for the Daily Mail, you know what I mean? Loads of regional papers, you know what I mean? Northcliffe Group, which is the Daily Mail, Johnson's, News Quest. And the thing about journalists, they need little hooks, you see, little things that they can hear and snag onto, and that would be a little thing that I can snag onto, isn't it, Dominic? Happy days. It's all fucking Greek to me. Doing what in journalism? It's none of your business, John. Sorry. All I know that you know. Let's put it this way. I've been into many newspaper offices in many places. Met many people. But enough of my professional life. Of course they are, Kevin. Of course that's what they do. Right. You know, that's just one of the natural things that they do. You know, and the 50-year-old who is worth 180 million says he disagrees with other billionaires such as Duncan Bannatyne, who insist they will not pass on their wealth. Yeah, you probably won't pass. You'll pass on something, but you won't pass it on all of it. You know what I mean? Because he wants them to know the value of work. Now I know the value of work. You know. Yeah. That's it. But you see, so yeah, perhaps I ought to sort of like, the journalists, I think you'll find like to listen to interesting stories. They're very inquisitive people, you know, always asking questions. Some of them are like 3-year-olds, like, you know, what's this, what's that, what's this, what's that, you know. Question after question after question after question after question, yeah. Absolutely. Now I can't post that on my wall. I might leave it for one of you to do if you'd like to. You don't have to. Yeah. But if you want to, you can post that on my wall. Yeah. You didn't take that into account though, did you? You forgot all about the fact that I used to work in the media. In media circles. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, Kevin. You know. You know. Although it won't affect his father's business. He's got, you know. If he's aiding it, yeah. If he's aiding and abetting that action, I might name it, yeah. Just people, yeah, he'll just be mentioned as a person of interest. How involved does he get, Joanne? I don't really read a lot of it. He's only well, I mean, yeah, honestly, right, the most dangerous man that I've ever met was about 5'1". Good job he was my mate. Because he would have kicked the flying fuck out of me even. Don't ever let size fool you. Never let size fool you. Anyway, I'm not on about going and beating him up, am I? You know, I mean, I'm not on about going on and beating anybody up. That's my whole, you know, I've said that from the very beginning. Or do anything untowards towards them, you know, which I haven't. I've just been telling the truth of what they've been doing to me and to others. I haven't responded in kind. I haven't phoned the police and said they've got 10 tons of crack in their attic, or they're dealing this, or they're doing that, or they're doing this, or they're doing that, or they called me this and they did that to me and they did that to me. It's only until I come across that talk to chamber that I ever acted. I know it isn't, Heidi. Heidi, you're innocent, Joanne. You're bloody... Oh, no, I mean, I had a message from him. Oh, actually, I did have an inbox from him on the other account. And he said, oh, you know, if you ever need any help. He's like, as if I was mental, right, you know? Fucking idiot. You know, but he's a walking millionaire, you know what I mean? That's his life, so, you know, it's a pity he's just such a cunt, isn't it? You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, I'll mention that he has been a member in there, and he has been, you know, obviously, you know, he's been, you know, if you're in there, and like I said, I've had another message from him, you know, another time. I didn't respond to him. Like I don't respond to any of them. Except I'd be engaging in conversation with the freaks. I don't even do that. But you know, when you're in a group and you're supporting child abuse, and you know, I think that it would be very interesting for the journalists to hear. Is he, John? No, John, I can't, you know, I'm not going to say what, you know, I did, but, you know, not because, yeah, it's just none of their business, really. You know what I mean? That's why I'm being a little, and the second most dangerous must have been David, the Gurkha lieutenant. He's only got to tap you and you're dizzy. That's how good he is. Like, boom, it's like, oh, God, yeah. And it's not in that, it's like, oh, fuck. Yeah. You have hit me on a bloody good pressure point there, haven't you? It's like, ah. Teaching me a few things. Oh, dear. Put me on my arse anyway. Goes fuck you all quick, and I was there getting cocky and sort of boom. That was it. I was it. I was on my hands and knees and I was giggling. Yeah. He just knew how hard to hit me, like, you know what I mean? Without overdoing it. That's control. Of course, you know, you weren't really trying to hit each other that hard. You know what I mean? We weren't going full blown at it. We were hitting each other. He started complimenting. He goes, cool. He goes, you're quick. Yeah, he starts giggling. And he goes, bump. And that's it. Next thing I know, I'm sort of looking at the floor, like on my hands and knees and just laughing. Oh dear. Terrific bowler as well. Bloody him and Parnay, Jesus Christ, facing those two bowling. That was pretty tricky. Survivable, but yeah, tricky. Of course it got me out, you know what I mean? Not without a little bit of effort though. So that's what I'd do. I didn't spend all day in the sun out there. I mean, so that's just, you know, you're gonna become ill if you do that. And so I'd get up, have some breakfast. Well, no, they'd make me coffee before the restaurant even opened. They were brilliant. And then they'd stop for a lunch break. So I'd go for a walk and, you know, stop for a lunch break. And I'd get them a beer. And we'd all go down to the cricket, you know, cricket square. We'd have a game of cricket. And got back, I went out for a little wander, come back, had some food. They did the best steak in the world. And then I'd settle up at the end of the night, and because they'd been serving me all day, we'd go across to this Tibetan restaurant. It was all the Tibetan and the Chinese food, and you know, I'd feed a lot of us for about £6 or £7. Get them a few beers. Bingo. When I got back from Sri Lanka, I got them cricket tops, t-shirts. So yeah, I had nothing, you know what I mean? Bought them all Sri Lankan cricket tops, and then told them that they should start supporting a real cricket team. Mind you, you know, you had the likes of Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, Sourav Ganguly, MS Dhoni, some of the best batsmen in the world. Yeah, my car's still running. You know, the battery's still out. Honestly, my head isn't even in a place to drive at the moment, mate. I'll be honest. I mean, it's only because, you know, I am concentrating, but it's sort of like I've got so much on my mind. I don't think I'd be safe to go out and drive without. Oh, hello, Tamsin. This is my darling friend Tamsin. Although I would, you know, I've got to come down and see you soon, haven't I, Tams, really? It's been too long. Yeah, sorry if I went AWOL, but, yeah, I'll tell you about it on a private conversation if you want. Because something really, fucked up has been happening, you know? So, yeah. But I do apologise if you've been trying to get through to me and I haven't answered. But some dumb idiot accused me of having child sexual abuse images on my phone, and they come round like the fucking charge of the light brigade, going, where's your hard drives, where's your hard drives? We're taking all your fucking stuff. They've still got it, the stupid cunts. You know, I used to be quite on side with the police, Tams. Not anymore. I fucking hate them. Well, at least the ones in uniform. I think the CID got a bit more sense. You know, they're the ones that think. You probably, you know, just imagine, are you thinking or non-thinking? That's probably, no, I mean, I only call, you know, to be sexual, you know, but if you know, getting inducted, you know, as you get, right, are you thinking or non-thinking? It's like most of them are non-thinking. It's like, all right, you'll do, come on in. You have a degree but can't think? Yep, join the police force. No, not only that, I'd had about 750 crank calls, yeah, and I phoned up the police about an hour to say, could you possibly take my phone, please? I'm getting nasty calls, like, you know what I mean? I'm getting crank calls. I want to know where the bloody hell they're coming from. And I was explaining to the operator how you located somebody's position from a local phone mast and how the police did it, you know? Except you know, I mean, mine's pinging off that transmitter up there, just down the road, right next to a house. I wouldn't like to be in that bloody house near a 5G transponder. Oh, you know what I mean? No, wouldn't like that one bit. Wouldn't like that one bit. And then the bastards come along, seized my stuff. Just on a couple of wankers say so. Yeah, I can get threatened with a machete and they'll do fuck all. Brilliant! I think she's gone, actually. How long have I known Tamsin? 24 years? 23 years. 23 years, I think, I've known her. The pest. Oh dear. You must stop these bastards, you do know that. And I've got to be uncompromising to get this done. I can't compromise with anything or anyone for 1 fucking second. Not when they're abusing children. Yeah, I'm alright, Tara. I'm absolutely fine, mate. I'm absolutely fine. I'm about to cook Huey up some. So he had his breakfast a little bit late this morning, didn't you? So we're alright for a bit. Yeah, so he's got some haddock loin for dinner tonight. And some scallops. All drizzled with a bit of olive oil. And I'm also gonna put that lasagna in, I think. And pray to God I can eat it. My appetite just isn't there. I mean, I've had 2 rainbow strips today. Yeah, I had a few last night. I had about 2 today. And these things are, if anybody really likes fizzy sweets, no, these aren't treaty things. These are rainbow strips, so they're really fizzy. And the really good thing about this, yeah, is you can peel strips off. Yeah. It's got sunflower, hibiscus, carrot, spirulina, apple, pumpkin, tomato, radish in it. And yes, he does actually. He eats more than me, and he eats better than me. But this is another thing about, the stress condition that I suffer from. If I'm stressed, I can't eat. I'm stressed a lot of the time. Which is why I'm probably not for this planet for too much longer. Maybe another 10 years, maybe less. Maybe 7 years, 6, 7 years. Doesn't bother me. Because we all have to die. So, yeah, yeah. I mean, I've found it difficult enough under normal circumstances, but due to recent events, that simple task, I was getting my appetite back when I was doing those barbecues, but they kept on sending the police. I couldn't even have a fucking barbecue in my garden because of these cunts. In peace. I hope karma comes back and gets them all. I hope karma comes along and bites them on the ass. Because if they are charged and if they are found guilty, you mark my fucking words here and now. I am going to expose you sick bastards all over the place, all over your local area, and I don't care. But the difference is, it'll be the truth. sometimes I do say revenge is a dish best served cold. But I'm not after that type of revenge. I just want justice. I want justice for myself. I want justice for everybody else that has suffered at the hands of these bastards. Is that such a bad thing to want? Right. This is something else from Shane Brannigan regarding Tilly, and like I said, Tilly is a member of that talk to chamber. She is in and out of there, like, you know, when she's got a problem. You know, she does have access to it, and you know. Oh, hang on. Sorry, could you clarify? Oh, it was Loopy, was it? Ah! Don't worry, Loopy. Yeah, I was talking. Yeah. This is Shane Brannigan talking about Laura Cooper. After Tilly stung him. Opinion of the community. Yeah, and also, you know, this is Shane Brannigan's opinion of the community, and this is no, this is just when it was saved on the Google Drive, so I don't know the actual date. But it is quite an old video. Yeah, she is. So this is Shane Brannigan's opinion on the community, whenever this video was made. And he also mentions, because he was launching this thing called Safebook, and Savile promised him that she'd help him get it launched and do some things for him, but she delayed it. Yeah, because it's all that and no action. Here we go. Let's listen to what the man's got to say.
They're all a bit fucking weird, like, you know, I've never known so many snowflakes involved in something that's a bit hardcore, do you know what I'm saying? It's like building a snowman and expect it to last 2 minutes on an Arga.
Chucking a chocolate frying pan on a fucking my dog's trying to get me in the front.
Well, it is, it's just silliness. It's just silliness. And then you've got that Tess who cries rivers like a baby. Are you in here, Tess? Because we can have a chat if you like. Cries like a baby and floods the place with fucking rivers of tears. And yet off they go, talking to the same fucking people, replying to the same old fucking messages and the same old bullshit, and then crying again. How is anyone going to believe or take you seriously if you keep running back to the people that are abusing you?
Yeah. I refuse to be friends with toxic people. If they don't bring in any joy to your life, what's the point in surrounding yourself with them? You know, if they don't offer it,
I've had hundreds of friends requests. I won't add anybody that I don't converse with for other reasons. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Yeah, it's a dead giveaway.
People have got my phone number. If they want to ring me, they can ring me.
Yeah, but you can't answer it.
I don't answer it. It's because my phone's broke.
Yeah, I know. Now, Tess is away on some
If Pam sent her news, I'm going to stab him because I told him to keep away from her. He's got a thing about fucking strange women, that Cameron.
Fucking hell, Cam, fucking hell.
Yes, he involves himself. He tries getting all that.
I don't know who he's talking to.
Tries getting all nice, and he thinks he can help everyone, like he's fucking Moses or something, but he can't. All these people that are attracted to him are fucking wrong-uns.
Yeah, but I think it's a two-way street, though, Shane. I think the nudes weren't just one way. And you know, I don't think. I mean, what adults do is fair enough, you know. But he's I don't know.
Wait, what? So Tess has been sent. So Tess was sending Cam nudes.
You'd have to double check.
Cam, answer me.
Cammy better.
So hang on a minute. Let's have this right. Okay? Because I'm in the fucking mood for this. So you're a victim. You're an abuse survivor. You've been through so much fucking trauma. You don't trust men, but you throw yourself out there to anyone that give you any attention. I'm sorry. Prevention is better than cure. Okay? Prevention is better than fucking cure.
Yeah. Nobody's getting into me.
So you're all vulnerable and you throw your pictures at the nearest person that shows you a little bit of fucking nicety. You see the level of people that are involved in all this?
Yeah. Was this before it got
You'll all be upset with me. If anyone's upset with me, tell me and I'll continue.
Is this tell me and I'll continue. Is this
I'll fucking tell you.
Is this before she was
okay.
like she got thing with me? Is that maybe this was a while ago? I don't know. But to send them to someone else is bad though. If that's the case. But then they must have, because how did they get out?
Why would you do that? Listen, I'm a survivor of rape and abuse.
Yeah.
Okay? The last thing I'd ever do is take pictures of myself and send it to someone.
Same here.
Because those fucking cunts used to get off on seeing me naked and fucking playing about with me and fucking doing things to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a bit old-fashioned like that, Shane, myself. I'd like you'd have that person next to you and share whatever you have between yourselves, not send pictures. I don't get it myself. I don't know. Maybe we're too old. Maybe we're just too old-fashioned, Shane. I don't know. Showing my age.
Work up here, look. See them, look. They just blocked the road off. See them? Mongrels, aren't they?
What the fuck are they doing?
No, he's moved on. No, he's done his bit, Heidi, yeah? He's done his bit. He's done more than his bit, yeah? He went through hell.
If one of them don't sell me some weed in a minute, I'm going to put their windows through.
Take it. Smash and grab.
I'm just stressed. I don't get what it's all about. I really don't. Like, if you're that vulnerable, what you're doing make yourself even more vulnerable and aiming for attack by sending fucking pictures and smut to people.
Too much of that shit in this community, Shane.
Do you know what I mean?
There's too much of it. I mean, just about every team, I think, there's been some story or other, but...
Hey, I'm Shane, I'm a survivor of CSE and rape. Look at me! What a picture! Fucking mugs. What's the matter with people? How can you respect any woman? Cam knows my stance on this. Any woman was to send me a picture of that kind of fucking calibre, I would destroy them.
Yeah.
I would call them every fucking slut known to man.
Yeah.
Who are you taking pictures and send them to me, you vile, sick, fucking twisted cunt?
Yeah, you can go to a shop and the magazines is full of them. You know what I mean?
I'd go back to if somebody did that to me.
It's desensitizing everybody to this shit. That's what it is. The more it goes on, the more people just fucking put... more and more is accepted all the time, and it's not on. It's not on, especially...
No, it's like a fucking dating. It's like a dating app, isn't it? The old hunting community. It's like a dating community, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who fucked who last week?
That's what I call the undebatables,
They share each other. Look at that Sophie. No, sorry. Jade Kathleen fucking Stapleton. Look at that thing. That's been around the fucking block.
It didn't.
And that with old Lala now.
Heidi, unless you know the absolute true facts, then, it wasn't his ego at all. Alright? That man's done nothing wrong but be a campaigner. And a very good hunter. And they tried to stop him doing it, and they succeeded. And he's going on now and he's tackling social services and social injustice in the care system. Okay, so he is doing his bit.
I heard that as well.
Couldn't make it up, could you?
Chelsea's here.
She's an old home wrecker, she is. She's one of them old home wreckers.
Yeah, home wrecker.
That's what she is. She's an insurance frauder.
Is she?
Don't know. Throw in
there, sounds good.
Well, who's going to prove that I lied? This is the whole thing. I'll put this video up and I can still say, no, they said no, like, take it away out of context. No, I was going through a real bad time. I'd run out of old peculiar. The excuses and the bullshit that goes on here.
Yeah, first it was screenshots aren't allowed to not take the evidence.
Look, cars trying to get up. Cars trying to get up the road.
Are they damn?
Mongrels, aren't they? Look at them.
Fuck. Shane's going to lose his shit in a minute. I can see it now.
I'd beat the fucking windows out of all of them. They're mongrels. Anyway, what can we talk about? Because I'm a bit grumpy today.
What's changed? He got bullied, pilloried, yeah. He was passed the tack log, which was absolutely shit, and he said he wasn't doing it. And then that's why, yeah, they started on him. You know? Anyway, let's not get into that. I'm not interested. Really? It's all I'm trying to say is the same people and the same groups have kept this behaviour since that time right up till this. They trolled him out. They made him homeless. They tried to wreck his life. Does that ring true? Does that ring any bells in your ears? Does that remind you? They did that to him out of jealousy. And trust me, don't mistake cockiness for confidence. They sound similar but different. I mean, I'm you know, nice thing I've got, you know, be positive, confident, but when I'm saying things here about them, I've got to be confident. Boom. Actually, oh dear. Unusual. I'll be keeping an eye on that. Oh, hey, Doofy Inspector Sanchez. God, he wouldn't be that gobby if he ever faced me. He would shit his load. I truly do not want to encounter any of these bastards. Unless it's in a courtroom. If it's anywhere else, it's bloody dangerous. Jesus Christ, they didn't. Yeah. I mean, this is what they get. This is what they do to people. You know, they do not. They are indecent. Yeah? This was a couple of years ago. These are from the same stock and the same group as the masturbate lot. It was all of this coalesced in masturbate. All of this is a byproduct of Ronnie Craig and his fucking sick masturbate page. The one that liked showing himself off in the bath. And the one that wanted to sort of like behave like he was a Greek bearing, you know, an Oriental king bearing gifts for the Lord, like, you know. He was all about self-promotion, that Ronnie Craig was. He even got such a big head that he used to start calling his followers minions. How insulting. And people were lapping it up. How stupid. This is what I mean. People thought that was right. He actually called them minions and people were lapping it up. It just goes to show you how stupid people actually are. Fucking minions. That's a product of a narcissist. So all of this was born in masturbate. Then masturbate closed down and then things started kicking. That's when things started probably happening to other people, like, you know. So you know, I think Heidi, you're a little outnumbered here. On our opinion. But you're entitled to yours. Without criticism. Please. I don't want it all firing off on air if you don't mind. But it's just you know, I was quite happy to just sit down here, decoy, do my bit, yeah, watching TV, having the occasional chat, and then when I was ready to go out and do what I do, you know, then I come across a talk-to chamber. Well, they invited me into it. And then I dropped my decoy phone like a fucking... I just That's it. That was the end. That was the end of the decoy. That, as soon as I saw that, it's like, whoop, cut decoying off. This is important. And try to get a decoy coming off of his target for any reason whatsoever is big. Yeah, people are doctoring a hell of a lot of things there, Heidi. Please don't forget that. That Elkins is a past master of it. Yeah, I've seen things that have been, that I've supposedly said, and I've never said them. You know what I mean? It's like, it ain't that simple, Heidi. It just isn't that simple. They'll go to they'll go any way which they can to get it, yeah? And come on, we must appreciate that now, at least. You know? But they're a poisonous bunch of individuals, and that's it. The birth of all of this was in mass debate. Then Ronnie Craig and co, 'cause it was Ronnie Craig that really fired it off towards Shane, if you remember at the time. Ronnie Craig was the one that, was the commander-in-chief, getting other people to do his dirty work for him. And they were doing it. Why did Tilly do it? Do you know what? I can't answer that. Yeah, God does love a trier, doesn't he? But we can't just sit back and let these bastards abuse children the way they're doing. Just can't do it. Do you know what? If you really think about it, I could have walked out of that place and I could have said nothing, but then I'd have been as guilty and as culpable as them lot, because I'd have had knowledge of it, yet didn't do anything about it. And as there are real children involved, then obviously it's my duty to step in and stop these sick, horrible cunts from doing what they're doing. I mean, see what they've done, tried to do to me over the last 3 months. Yeah? Can you imagine what they'd do if they actually managed to vote without their parents? But, obviously because people are trapped in there, yeah, guarding their kids. They got to read this crap. They all deserve to die horribly. Not that I'm going to do, so I'm not. I'm just saying they just deserve to die horribly. It's just a statement. It's not a statement of intent. They all deserve to die nastily. They really do. Well, you would have thought, right, now, Savile, right, Jimmy Savile, right, and, well, in the Groovy Gang, has just posted this thing about, yeah, I don't know, another load of fucking bullshit that comes out their mouth, yeah, and, what was it, fucking hell, Honestly, it's just so unbelievable. This is what it says. Because obviously they're attacking Peter as well. And that's about the abuse of his 4-year-old child. I mean, how sick are these people, really? I mean, when you're talking and taking the piss out of a father because his fucking son got raped and injured by these paedophiles and they use that against them. Fucking hell. Me, I can tell you, if they ever started on my child, that's when the fucking game changes for me. They won't locate her, and it's a good job they don't. They won't locate her, like, you know, they can't locate her. Because then shit gets real. Really real. Too real. Too real for your fucking liking. And you know what? You ought to be glad that I'm being this restrained. You sick, horrible bastards. I honestly can't get me head around it. I truly cannot get my head around their behaviour. They deserve hanging. They really do. They deserve such a severe fucking punishment for what they've been saying, what they've been doing, what they've been writing, the way they've been acting. I'm ready. I'm ready. Police won't protect me, so I better fucking do it myself, hadn't I, if anybody turns up at the door? Oh well. I am praying that they don't. Because I don't want to get into trouble. And I will get into trouble, a lot of trouble. So I'm not Mr. Brannigan. All slightly different. I could never sting like him. I can't, you know, I wouldn't like to try and copy any, you know, I sting my way. It's about keeping your feet on the ground and not getting ahead of yourself. anything else interesting that I could play for you? Let's just see. Is there anything back here? I'm going to play the Call to Leicester Police, re the £250. The hit money. You know. Oh yeah, hang on, I'm going to do this. Yeah. Penalty. Sentence for employing a person to harm another with violence. For hiring a hitman. Let's just put it like that. Punishment for hiring a hitman. UK. Better do that. Oh, Hitman UK, yeah. If I hire a hitman to, it's oh Christ. Sentence, not punishment, sentence. That's it's soliciting to murder, or England and Wales. Offences against the Person Acts of 1861. Whoever shall solicit, encourage, persuade, or endeavour to persuade, shall propose to any person to murder any other person, whether he be a subject of Her Majesty or not, and whether he be within the Queen's dominions or not, shall be guilty of a misdemeanour. What about to commit to beat someone up. Let's see if there's any. Let's more results. Well, I suppose if you're paying somebody to harm somebody, then that could to beat somebody up. And if you can't prove the intent of it, it was only to beat somebody up, yeah, then it's because I mean, yeah, soliciting to murder or it'll be soliciting, yeah. But then you'd have to. No, I mean it's 10 years to threaten to kill somebody. Yeah, but I mean that's been Mulhern. But Ashley offered 250 quid. Yeah, to go for somebody to go and beat Peter Green all up. Yeah, the film's out there. I'd like to show you that actually. Right. Well, I think it's on one of the, yeah, it's out there somewhere. All right. So Mulhern's done that with the machete. Yeah, that's a 10-year sentence, automatic. It's a maximum sentence. All right. But if you've hired somebody to go and beat somebody up, yeah, it's soliciting soliciting somebody to go out cause grievous bodily harm. Actually, soliciting somebody to cause grievous. Solicitation to commit a crime. Yeah, that would be right. Let's go for the punishment. God's sake, this bloody charge thing is staying in there. God, there's loads there. That's assisting or encouraging crimes. The offences. The Serious Crime Act of 2007, Section 50, Part 2. Section 51, Part 2. The offences would be... indictment would be well, anyway, it's gonna be a hefty sentence. Well, I mean, Ashley's done that. He's impersonated a police officer, right? So that's maximum what? 5 to 10 years inside. Yeah, okay, 5 to 10 years inside, probably, to employ to solicit somebody to go and commit GBH. Yeah. Then you've got impersonating a police officer, which is 7 years. Then you've got everything else he's done on top of that. You know, I mean, because, I mean, just with Mulhern and, you know, well, sorry, Itchy Blanket, and with, Two Short Planks, yeah. I mean, Two Short Planks is facing, well, between 12 and 17, and Mulhern's looking at 29. And that's only just the basic, that's just the base offences. Because Mulhern, what is it? Threats to kill, 10 years. Yeah? Threats to kill is 10 years. I totted it up to 29 earlier. I can't remember how I got there. Yeah, anyway. Oh, fraud, yeah, fraud. You know, it's all these things, yeah. I mean, those two, if the police act, yeah, are facing hefty sentences. Really heavy sentences. Fraud? Well, fraud, I mean, we've got evidence that he was fully aware that he'd already spent £51,000 on the phone bill and then continued to use it. So he's saying he didn't, you know, he's trying to make out that he didn't know what he was doing, but he knew perfectly well what he was doing. And we've got him boasting about getting worldwide rights with The Sun, where he got £4,000. I mean, I wouldn't embarrass myself like that for £4,000, would you? Hello, Kev. So yeah, that's those two. And then you got Richie. He's made threats against me. He's threatened to come to my house. He's posted a false report naming me as a well. He's naming several people as paedophiles. So, you know, there'll be sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 counts of that. You know, malicious communications, malicious persecution, making threats. Yeah. You know, he says he hasn't finished with me yet. I bet you he has. Yeah, I'm the one that's getting bothered by the police. Joanne's been bothered by the police. Pete's been bothered by the police. They've added Shaz, they've added Kenny, Monaghan, they've starting on him, started on Shaz. Cooper's been a part of these groups too. Old Jimmy Savile has, oh yeah, trolling groups. He's in TC1. What were Torture Chamber 1 doing? What were Torture Chamber 1 doing? Oh, that's right, they were exposing people's kids and being vile. Oh yeah, shit. I forgot to fucking mention that Frankie. He's deep in it as well. Shit in hell. You know. Oh, no it isn't, because I've shown the police the video and they've done fuck all. Tara. You know, I did have a massive bloody go at a police inspector yesterday. But I doubt if it's had any effect. I'd be surprised if it did. The only indication that we'll ever get is if they stop going live. That'll be the indicator that something's happened. But until then, you know what I mean? I doubt if that'll happen. But, you know, that's going to be the indicator that something has occurred. Show it again. Oh, of course, certainly. Fucking happily. Are we going to overheat? Oh yeah, I've got enough battery left. I will show it again. I've only got 15% left, and I'm gonna have to turn this around in a minute anyway. I'm gonna have to charge my devices up as well. So that's got 15, that's got 15. So yeah, right. Let's get this done then, shall we? Because oh yeah, then I'll call yeah. Where was it? Hang on. Yeah, it's before this, wasn't it? No, that's way back. You sent it to me. I can't reply to this conversation. Okay. Hope Shaz is alright. Could somebody check up on Shaz, please? Hang on. No, it wasn't in there. Oh, where was it? This way. I'm going to listen to this video that Pete sent me earlier. He's a clever bugger, is that bloke? Clever bugger. You know, I just... Oh, hang on. Oh, what have I done with it? Hang on. I might be on my Sanchez account. That's what it probably is. Right, okay. Whoops. I'll go on that. Get into Sanchez. Continue. Good. This is where it probably is. Yeah, that's 156. That's all that lot, wasn't there? Where was it? For the love of God, who sent that to me? Where are we now? No, we're not there. So where was it? Who sent it to me? Hang on. No, it wasn't there. Oh, come on, where the fuck is it? It's in my drive, innit? You dickhead. Oh no, it is not my... No. Where is it, for fuck's sake? Oh, for God's sake, plug in. Oh, stressing me out now. Oh, hang on, it'll be on bloody Sanchez Bertram Snipes profile, won't it? It's hilarious. No. Yeah. Hilarious. Right, here we go. Is it 8 minutes long? Got me for another 30 days of making. No. So hang on. No, Simon Pereira was not. Okay, so. Was it under my site? Yeah. Oh, right, here it is. Okay, sorry about the ugly fucker on the TV. What's that ugly bastard doing on the telly, eh? Notifications off, for Christ's sakes. Hang on, notification. 1 second, I'm going to, God, this is warm, this phone. In through, do you? What I'm going to show you now just shows you what we're dealing with here and the type of sick individuals that we are dealing with here, and how they are all supporting one another, and how they are all sick, and how they should never be let near stinging a paedophile ever again in their lives. Hello Amelia, how are you doing my darling? I'm going to prove to you, right here, right now, why these people should neither be in the community or anywhere near a decoy phone. Yeah, not once have I threatened them. I mean, if I did threaten them, I mean, what I've said before, I said I'd never do it, but if I did, yeah, they wouldn't live. You know? So, that's why I get the police involved. And if you think I'm fucking about, I'm not. Right, let me show you this, okay? They're doing it to others around the country, so I want you to bear in mind this actual fact. Now, where did I put it onto my drive, didn't I? Where is it? 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 Here we go. Sorry about the light bulb, Tara.
See, I can't see none of you lot then. I can just... Oh, because you've got the Sanchez there.
You'll only see those comments.
Press chat at the bottom. You can see comments.
Press chat, it'll say private chat, then it'll say live comments. Click on live comments.
Yeah, but don't let me comment on that. There's no place for me to comment.
No, you'll have to open up the device.
That's that Frankie decoy hunter that Johnny found.
Okay. I'm with you. Okay. Comment on this one.
It's called StreamYard.
So.
Yeah, this is what Sanchez is going to see. This is what Sanchez is going to see. Yeah, you ready? That's what Sanchez is going to see. There you
go. 10 years.
Get your nugget out once. Yeah, you nugget out. Yeah, you nugget out.
Now you see that they're all. That's pretty much enough of that. Now this phone is chronically overheating. I've got to charge these phones up. That's the type of individual, that thinks it's acceptable to wave a machete about threatening people. It is a 10-year sentence, and I want to know what the fucking how the police are playing at. But then, you know, they've only let me open for a 72-hour, oh no, actually, 96-hour opportunity to fucking come out and get me, you know, for them to, yeah, attack. You know, I was about, you know, what, must have been about 15 hours out, 15 to 20 hours after the, you know, I you know, let you lot know what it was, and then, you know, the police, you know, let the police know, and they come down here. So it has been 72 hours that they've absolutely left me here, exposed to a possible attack. You know, and that... Because it's overheating, sweetheart. Yeah? But, is it really? Do you know what? It's not something that I've really ever thought of, you know what I mean? Not for ages, you know what I mean? So it's... Because all I've been you know, concentrating on is obviously what I've had to do. So I can actually go live on this other phone and let this charge up. I can do that. So if you want to, yeah, I'll be live in a minute, but I'll be on this other phone, all right? I'll see you in a second. I'll see you on the other side, yeah, because this one's charging and this one isn't. But I'm going to do his bit of din-dins, all right? I'm just going to lob that into the oven for him, along with my lasagna, all right? His dinner's coming. I'm only doing a lasagna, and I doubt if I'll be able to eat all of that, to be honest. So I'm going to cut this off, yeah, because it's about to run out anyway. Yeah, it's bad, but it's really bad that the police haven't acted straight away. It's really, really, really bad that the police didn't do anything. And they still haven't done anything. So potentially, as Coventry's only 2 hours away, yeah, but these stupid bastards don't seem to realise that. And they've left me open, yeah, for a possible attack. Oh, matron. Oh, matron. No, I didn't call you sweetheart, pussycat. Who do you think I am, sweet cheeks? Oh dear. Right, I'm going to cut off here. Yeah, we're charging over here, I think. Yeah, we are.
Kevin Ashby.
And I can just log out here. And what I'll do, right, is I'll just go and get his fish done, okay? It's not going to take long to just wrap the fish up, just put a bit of olive oil on for him. Should take about 20-25 minutes. Just a nice cook through. And then we can have a lovely fresh fish din-dins, can't we? Hey? You had your din-dins about 10:30 this morning, weren't we? A little bit late. Not that late, not that much late, well, later than usual, but just a little bit late, so it's okay. Plus the fact that it is a really nice treaty thing this evening, isn't it? Hey? Is it one of the best treaty things that Daddy's ever thought of? Not really. I think you prefer a steak, don't you? Yes, you prefer a steak. Right, I will see you in a minute. No, I'm not cooking that. I'm just lobbing some fish in there. I've got more, honestly, right? I mean, I know this sounds like a bloody horrible, you know, pun, but there's no pun intended. I've got bigger fish to fry at the moment, rather than, you know what I mean? Yeah. So pardon the pun, I've got a lot of bigger fish to fry. I was threatened with a machete the other day, Louise. Alright, so, you know, it's that sort of like, and I'm trying to take down this troll group, which is like the whole point of me doing the cookery in the first place. So I'm not actually one of these, I'm a paedophile hunter first, and a doggy owner second, and a walkies and a dog picky uppy shitty machine, aren't I, as well? I'm a treat giver, and then I'm a chef. No, it isn't good. No, but the only reason why I was doing those lives whilst I was cooking, my darling, is because I had to distract myself from getting angry at what these bastards were writing to me, and like, yeah. So, you know, I had to distract myself, otherwise I would have got, you know, I'd have started, saying, maybe saying some things that I would have regretted ever saying. So I distracted myself with the cooking, kept my smile on the face, and let them, troll me to absolute buggery, really. Just to prove a point to everybody out there what these bastards are actually like. So I actually put myself into the firing line, just to give a demonstration. So it already started on me anyway, and there was nothing that was not going on, you know, things that were going on anyway. So I just decided to let, you know, they came in, and they've just shown themselves all up on those live cooking things that I did, and hopefully that's evidential as well. But you know, I'm hoping to lock about at least 5 out of the 11 up. You know what I mean? 5 or 6 out of the 11. The women won't get half the punishment that the men will, but you know, somehow the bloody laws, are arced in their favour. And I'm not bitter about that. It's just a fact of life. Oh well, because they keep on reporting me and getting me banned, sweetie. Yeah, and this one actually suffered a sick. What happened is I had a ban, and then I come off, you know, and then I sort of like thought, right, okay, my ban's over, and then somebody else reported me for something, and I had another 30 days. That's why I haven't been around on this one. So my hunting profile is Sanchez, Bertram, Snipes. That'll be up in 29 days' time because I got a ban yesterday. That was just for calling somebody ugly. A troll of mine, to be honest. I mean, considering the fact that they've accused me, you know, on a public forum of falsely written a statement saying that I groomed a 15-year-old kid, a girl, and I was having sex with my dog. You know, they put it on, you see these sick bastards are laughing. You know what I mean? If that's you, Ashley, right? If that is you, if you get charged with this, all right, I am going to go to Loughborough and I am going to go and hand out people leaflets, right, with exactly what you've been saying, doing and writing, and I'm going to get your address, I'm going to get everything. Okay, and I'm gonna show Loughborough what you are. All right, people in Loughborough don't actually think that highly of you. Actually, I'm all right. Yeah, no, I want you to hear a few truths, you fucking too short plank wanker. Right? Let me tell you, the people of Loughborough think you're a bit of a dickhead. To be honest, right? If you saw have you seen the foxes? Yeah, if you see now you've been slated by the people in your hometown on that Foxes, the Leicester Foxes website, you know, when they're going, some sad acts have spent £91,000, yeah, right, on wank lines, yeah, and do you know what your community think of you, Waldron? Do you know what they actually think of you? Yeah. They think you're weird, mate. Kevin Ashley Waldron, one of the chief trolls, one of the people that abuse women all over the internet, yeah? And the one that had Joanne Mossop's window put through. on the 18th of April because he was trying to take her to court and it got kicked out because he was lying. He was absolutely fabricating the evidence, and that was absolutely proven. And Joanne Mossop was, exonerated, okay? But then, you know, people were showing me there's these two sites, and there's this one bloke, and you ought to have heard what, you know, I mean, I'm going to try and find that again. I can't actually post it up, but I'll post it to Tara, Neve, and I'll post it to Joanne. And if you want to post that on my wall, you know, some of the things that they've been saying about him, I mean, but he won't respond to those trolls, will he? Because, you know what I mean, they're local to him, they live in his town, and honestly, right, the people of Loughborough think you're an absolute cunt, mate. They don't like you. They think you're fucking creepy. You actually, right? People think you're a bit of a freak in Loughborough, Ashley, to be honest. And that ain't coming from me. This is coming from these bloody websites, mate. Yeah, oh, mate, why am I calling you, mate? You sad act. You're a child abuser. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if you get convicted, right, of what you need to be convicted of, I'm going to make sure everybody in fucking Loughborough knows it. Because then you'll be known as a proper weirdo. Yeah? And then your true colours will actually be shown for everybody to see. And then you can't, I mean, how you can hold your head up high in the street in any shape or form, I don't know. I don't know how you can do that. Yeah? But once the police have got hold of you and prosecuted for what you've been writing, saying, and now you've been abusing women, dude, right? Your community ain't going to be fucking happy with you. In fact, they'll probably run you out of town, this sick fuck. Okay, right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut this live off now. I'm letting this one charge, and I'm going to let that one charge, and oh, right, sorry, yeah, I mean, he's probably watching anyway, you know what I mean, so I might as well just tell him and warn him what, you know, where his actions are going to lead in, provided that the police do their fucking jobs properly. But yeah, that's what they think of Kevin Ashley Waldham in his own town. I'll be back in 5 minutes, chaps. I'm just preparing this for Huey. Alright? See you in a minute.